Close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Livingston Middle School, where tonight the Lady Tigers and Tigers play host to the Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs of Rickman Elementary School in this matchup between two old rivals here in Overton County. Now, these two teams playing for the second time this season. In this girls' matchup, Rickman won the first meeting 36-20 over the middle school. Rickman comes in 6-4 overall. They are 2-2 in Overton County play. Rickman, coached by Misty Garrett. She is assisted by Elliott Poston and Buddy Sales, and the Lady Bulldogs will start with number 3, Chloe Hammock, number 21, Kate Ford, number 23, Allie Reams, also number 25, Chloe Cravens, and number 30, Addie Mae Knappenberger. The starting five for the Lady Bulldogs of Rickman, dressed in the road purple. The gold numbers, or the gold trim, the purple numbers on the purple uniforms. Livingston Middle School is coached by Karen Tower. They are 5-4 overall, 1-2 in Overton County play. They are going to start like this. They'll go with number 2, Lexi Hammock, number 12, Harley Walker, number 22, Mackenzie King, Kinsey King, number 23, Jaden Stang, and number 50, Amnesty Cannon, the starting five. The Lady Tigers of Livingston Middle School, dressed in the home white, the blue numbers, the blue trim on the basketball uniforms for Livingston Middle School. Again, it is number 2, Lexi Hammock, number 12, Harley Walker, number 22, Kinsey King, number 23, Jaden Stang, and number 50, Amnesty Cannon. The starting five for the Lady Tigers for Rickman. It's number 3, Chloe Hammock, number 21, Kate Ford, number 23, Allie Reams, number 25, Chloe Cravens, and number 30, Addie Mae Knappenberger, the starting five for Rickman. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, W&O Construction, Cornicello's Italian Restaurant, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Midstate Construction, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, and Milton Rains and Family. Starters being introduced to the crowd. A couple of Bantam games wrapping up earlier as the starters for Rickman being introduced. They are, as we gave you just a few moments ago. Of course, Rickman, they're having some work done down at their school on the gym, and they won't be able to play any games at home this season for the Lady Bulldogs. Now for Livingston Middle School, they'll introduce the starters for the Lady Tigers here tonight, as they are, as we gave them to you here tonight as well. Livingston Middle School seated to our left. They'll be moving to the bucket to our right here to start this one here at the middle school gym. First time we've been here this season, as we've been in every gym now except, of course, Rickman, as they're playing theirs at Livingston Academy. Some final instructions being given to each of these respective teams by their head coaches, as A win tonight can move Livingston Middle School in front of Rickman in the county standings. As Rickman gave Hillham their first loss in the county earlier this week. It'll be Kate Ford to jump for Rickman. Jaden Stang to jump for Livingston. Ball in the air. Tap's going to be controlled by Livingston. King will bring it front court. King goes right side now to Walker. Walker will be called for the travel against this matchup zone by Rickman as they open up in the matchup. And the Lady Bulldogs will play the ball in the backcourt. One thing about it, this floor size will change things as Livingston goes in some 1-2-1-1 full court pressure. Much smaller floor, so the pressure can be much more effective here. The front court with it is Reams. Now to Hammock. Right corner, Knappenberger. Three in the air is no good. Rebound goes off the hands of Ford. She'll dive on the floor to try to get to it, but coming up with it's going to be King. King in the front court. She'll drive, and a foul going to be called on the floor. This one's going to go on Chloe Hammock. Hammock will pick up her first. Team's first here in the first half, and it will be Livingston to play the ball in right side front court with Harley Walker stepping out to throw in. Went inbounds to Stang in the lane. Now King, a little power dribble. Jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound taken away by Cravens. Now to Hammock. Hammock to Reams, wanting to run. Quickly on the baseline to Ford. Turns to her right. Jumper banking, no good. Cravens had the rebound for a moment. Then she's going to be tied up by Stang, and a foul going to be called on Rickman. It'll go on number 25. That is Chloe Cravens, picking up her first, team's second here in the first half. So Livingston will play the ball in on the end line. Walker stepping out to throw in. She'll play the ball in to Hammock. Ball taken away by Cravens. Now they'll drop it down to Hammock, driving to the rim. Her jumper is no good. Rebound fought for inside, and a double dribble, no travel, going to be called on Reams. Reams called for the travel. Turnover will give the basketball to Livingston with 5:04 to play in the first quarter. No score here between these two teams. Walker tries to go ahead and bounce to Hammock. It's knocked away and goes back into Walker, standing out of bounds. So the ball going to go to Rickman. Reams stepping out to throw in. Left side on the baseline. Quickly underneath to Hammock. Her jumper's no good. Rebound taken away by Stang. The outlet now to Walker. Walker to King running the floor. King on the left side has it stripped away and knocked out of bounds by Knappenberger. Touched last by the Lady Bulldogs. Basketball will stay with Livingston as they'll play it in on the end line. They'll lob it to King at the free throw line. King hands it off now to Stang on the left block. And what have we got? A foul going to be called on Rickman. Foul will go on number 21. That's Kate Ford picking up her first. Team's third here in the first half. This will put Jaden Stang on the free throw line, looking for the first points of the night for either team with 4:50 to play in the first quarter. Free throw by Stang is banking good. So Livingston's on the board. The Tigers take a 1-0 lead with 4:50 to play in the first quarter as their first point tallied here with 4:50. Second free throw by Stang. Banks another one home. Stang banks in a couple of free throws, and Livingston moves in front 2-0. Reams in the backcourt. Now to Hammock. Hammock to Knappenberger. Knappenberger goes right side to Reams. Reams holding the basketball there. Down low, Ford posting up. They double team in the post. They kick it back out to Reams. Reams dribbling at the half-court circle against the matchup zone. Lob down low to Knappenberger, and she's going to be pushed and fouled by Walker. Harley Walker will pick up her first. First foul in the first half committed by Livingston. Coming with 4:32 to play in the first quarter, and it will be Allie Reams stepping out to throw in. Reams to Hammock. Down low, Ford. A little jump hook on the right side's no good. Ford gets her own rebound. She's triple teamed inside, and the foul going to be called on Livingston. Foul will go on number 50. That is Amnesty Cannon picking up her first. Team's second here in the first half, so a throw in here for Reams. Reams plays it to Ford underneath. Her jumper is no good, but Stang will come over and foul her. Jaden Stang going to pick up the personal foul. That will be her first, but free throws here for Rickman on team foul number 3 on Livingston in the first half. It will be Kate Ford going to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one by Ford is no good. She'll have another. Ford to shoot a second free throw. Stepping back up there for the Lady Bulldogs. Puts this one on the way. That one's bouncing, no good. Rebound taken away by Cannon. Her pass knocked away by Reams and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. Basketball going to go to Livingston. Be Walker stepping out to throw in. Against pressure by the Lady Bulldogs. They go inbounds to King, and she's going to be tied up by Cravens, and the arrow is going to give it to Rickman. Lady Bulldogs to play it in. They'll throw it in right side front court with Chloe Hammock stepping out to throw in. To Ford. Ford back to Hammock. Hammock will drive. Floater on the right side, banking good. Chloe Hammock. She's got the first points of the night for Rickman, and Livingston's going to take a timeout here. They'll call it with 4:13 to play in the first quarter in a 2-2 tie here at Livingston Middle School with the Lady Tigers and the Lady Bulldogs of Rickman all tied up. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Wayne's Grill, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, Livingston Regional Hospital, Milton Rains and Family, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Highway Tire, Jerry's IGA, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Midstate Construction, Livingston Dairy Queen, Exit Realty, Bullseye Security, as Rickman will drive. Jumper's no good. Hall Funeral Home. The follow is up and in by Chloe Hammock, scoring the points for Rickman. Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Cornicello's Italian Restaurant, and W&O Construction Company. King driving the other way. Ford got a piece of it. Rickman with control. Knappenberger in the front court. Goes left side, Reams. Reams in the corner now to Cravens. Cravens backs it back out to Reams. Now to Knappenberger on the right side. Knappenberger looks to drive. She's cut off on the baseline. Reams now to Hammock. Free throw line jumper bouncing no good. Rebound fought for inside and coming away with it is going to be Lexi Hammock for Livingston. Hammock will control for the Lady Tigers. Now King to Walker. Walker back to King up top. King on the baseline, Hammock. Hammock jumper with the left hand, rims out, but she'll go to the line to shoot two as this foul going to go on Chloe Hammock. She'll pick up her second. Team's fourth here in the first half, and this will put Lexi Hammock on the free throw line to shoot two, and our first sub of the game getting ready to check in as the free throw's no good. Chloe Dial going to come in replacing Chloe Hammock, who will sit down with the two fouls. So Lexi Hammock at the free throw line. This one's on the way. The second of two is no good. Rebound kicking long. They fight for it in the lane, and they're going to tie it up as Stang and Reams will tie it up. Another sub coming in for Rickman is number 24, Marley Dishman will check in. She'll come in replacing Addie Mae Knappenberger. Walker goes inbounds to Hammock. Hammock now to King. King back to Hammock on the right wing. She'll take the three there. It's banking, no good. Rebound Dial for Rickman. Dial now to Reams. Reams across the timeline, working there at the half-court circle. High post, they go to Ford at the right elbow. Backdoor cut by Cravens. Her jumper with the left hand's no good. Rebound taken away by Stang. The outlet to King. King wanting to run, cut off at the free throw line. Will back it back out on the dribble. Left side, they go to Hammock. Hammock lobs it right baseline to Walker. Walker backs it back out now to King. Now back to Walker. 2.5 to play in the first quarter, with Rickman leading 4-2. Down low, Cannon. Her layup's no good, but a foul going to be called on Rickman, and Cannon will go to the line to shoot two. The foul will go on number 24, Marley Dishman, picking up her first, team's fifth here in the first half. This will put Amnesty Cannon on the free throw line to shoot two. Free throw by Cannon is no good. Livingston now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. They made their first two, but since then they've missed 3 in a row. Dishman going to sit down. Audrey Clark will come in replacing her. Second free throw coming up from Cannon. Puts this one on the way. This one's no good. Rebound Ford. Ford now to Dial. Dial to Reams to bring the ball front court. Reams left side to Clark. Clark inside Dial, back to Reams. Reams back to Clark, top of the key. Left side, Dial stepping out in three-point range. Now to Reams. Lob down low, Ford, who got inside position. Jumper banking good, Kate Ford. Ford has her first two. Rickman in front now by 4 at 6-2. Hammock in the front court for Livingston. Hammock picks up the dribble. Up top, King. She's got an open look at a three. That one's no good. Hammock with the offensive rebound. Back up with the left hand, no good. But a foul going to be called on Rickman, and Lexi Hammock will go to the free throw line to shoot two as Allie Reams will pick up her first. And that's already team foul number 6 against Rickman here in the first half. So Hammock to the free throw line to shoot two for Livingston. But they call a lane violation against her, so she'll get only one. So that first one taken away. Now Hammock shoots a second, and again a lane violation against Livingston. We'll wave that one off. So a couple of lane violations take away a couple of free throws. The free throw will not count. Dial to throw in as they'll move her from out underneath the bucket. Dial goes inbounds, tried to hit Reams, and she's going to be pushed and fouled by Walker. Walker will pick up her second. Team's fourth here in the first half. We played 4 minutes, 4 seconds. We've had 10 fouls called already in this contest. Dial goes inbounds to Reams. Reams picks up the dribble and walked with the basketball. Scooted that pivot foot, and the turnover will give it to Livingston. Walker to throw in right beside of Coach Misty Garrett. To Stang in the lane, Cannon. Cannon triple team, back to Stang. Stang shot blocked away by Dial. It's loose inside as Ford and Hammock going to tie it up, and the arrow will give it to Rickman. Knappenberger checking back in. She'll come in replacing Reams. Dial stepping out to throw in on the inline. Rickman leading 6-2 here in the first quarter. Inbounds goes to Clark. Clark will try to lead Cravens. Cravens will run it down on the baseline. Now tries to save it. Ball is loose on the floor. They dive after it, scramble after it. And a jump ball call, going to give it to Livingston. Tigers will play it in on the inline with Harley Walker stepping out to throw in. Plays it in to King. King now in the front court on the dribble. King tried to make the bounce pass through the lane, but Ford will steal it. Clark now to bring it front court to Knappenberger. Knappenberger dribbling there, works it right wing. Knappenberger goes down low to Ford. Her jumper banking, no good. Rebound Cannon for Livingston. Cannon now to Stang. Stang lead pass to Hammock in the front court. Hammock now will go back to Stang. Stang to the free throw line. Her jumper banking, no good. Rebound taken away by Dial. Dial now to Cravens as we move inside a minute to play in the first quarter. Knappenberger at the half-court circle. Knappenberger goes inside now to Dial. Her jump hook in the lane's no good. Stang with the rebound. Now to Walker. Walker, middle of the floor, Hammock. Hammock to King. Spotted for three on this right wing. It's bouncing, no good. Rebound, Dial. Dial now with the outlet to Knappenberger. Knappenberger works it front court on the dribble. She's double teamed there. Goes down low, Ford. Ford layup underneath, no good. Cannon taps it out to Walker with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Stang will go to King. King in the front court now. Whether that was Hammock, now to King. And a foul going to be called on Rickman. What's going to go on Livingston? They said White. So the foul will go on Kinsey King. She'll pick up her first. Team's fifth. So Livingston has only one to give before Rickman goes in the bonus. Inbounds goes to Knappenberger. To Cravens in the front court. Cravens lob down low. Deflected away as Snowy Hossel has checked in for Rickman. Knappenberger up top with 18 seconds to play in the quarter, and Rickman leading 6-2. Hossel, pass knocked away and stolen by Stang. Stang with a breakaway, driving the right side, blocked away by Dial, taken away by Hossel. Chloe Dial hustling down to block that one. Now Cravens is going to be tied up by Stang, and the arrow will give it to Rickman with 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Rickman's going to get number 41, Aaliyah Paul, into the ball game. She'll come in replacing Snowy Hossel. Dial to throw in. Almost thrown away as Stang and Paul go after it. It bounces over to Knappenberger. Her jumper's no good, and we're through one. After one complete, it is Rickman 6, Livingston 2. Basketball belongs to Livingston to start the second quarter as Harley Walker to throw in. Goes inbounds to Hammock. Hammock on the left side will dribble to the baseline. Shot blocked by Clark, but a foul going to be called on Audrey Clark. Clark will pick up her first. Team 7th here in the first half. 2 shots here for Lexi Hammock as she steps to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers. Free throws on the way and no good. Livingston as a team, only 2 of 9 from the free throw line. Hammock is 0 of 5. The Bulldogs will play it in with 5:15 to play in the first half and a 6-3 Rickman lead as Chloe Dial stepping out to throw in. Dial plays it in to Knappenberger. Knappenberger now will bring the ball across the timeline. Knappenberger works it high post to Dial at the right elbow. Dial lob down low to Clark posting up, and she's going to be tied up by Hammock. Late whistle after a long tie up there. We'll give it to Livingston. Reams going to check back in. She'll replace Paul as Walker to throw in against man-to-man pressure by Rickman to Hammock. Hammock now over the double team. Pass knocked away and stolen by Clark. Clark with a drive to the rim. Left-hand foul by Walker. Harley Walker, we've got her breaking underneath. Layup good, Kate Ford. Ford just slipping behind the defense, able to bank that one home for her 4th point of the game. Cannon in the front court. Cannon picks up the dribble. She'll skip it now to King on the right wing. King with 22 seconds to play in the half to Cannon. Cannon, 19-foot jumper is no good. Rebound in the lane to Dishman for Rickman. Dial now to Reams. See if they try to hold for the last shot of the half as Reams will go high post Ford. Ford has it knocked away, taken away by King. King going to drive. King to the rim. Layup will be waved off. They're going to call a travel. Walk call on Kinsey King on that wide open layup. Will take away the 2, and it will be Rickman to play the ball in. They'll roll it to Reams. Reams has it knocked away, and we're at halftime. At halftime, it is Rickman 14, Livingston 7. While we're at the half here, we're going to take a moment to talk to one of the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats as Mally Jean Coleman going to talk to us here at halftime. And Mally Jean, I apologize, we don't have another headset set up, but we can talk this way. You getting ready for the season to start on Saturday? Got a big season coming up. You're a junior now. It's got to be fun getting ready to get out there and get to play.
Oh, yeah, it's extremely fun. We can't wait. This is what we've been looking forward to, and I can't wait till Saturday to start off our season.
Saw you earlier today. You've got the thumb taped up again. It seems like the season wouldn't start right if you didn't have that thumb taped up, but hopefully this will get well a lot quicker than the last few have.
Yes, I dislocated my thumb for the 3rd time again this season, and I'm going to have to be wearing my brace this season again, but it's all right. It'll be all right.
You all been playing some scrimmages. Tell us how things have been going so far in the scrimmages this fall.
Yes, we've played plenty of scrimmages. They've been going really good. As a team, we've been doing really good to work together, and we're coming in strong, and we're ready for season to start.
You know, I've been around a long time. I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a fun group to watch and a fun group to play because everybody is very athletic on this team, 7, 8, 9 deep, it seems like.
Yes, we're a solid team this year, and we're going to be good this year. I can't wait.
And you, the point guard, I know that as a point guard, you love to run, and I think that everybody, you've got posts that can run with you, so you've got people out there. So what are you looking forward to most about this season?
What I'm looking forward to most is probably just to get my teammates open and not a good shot, but a great shot as a point guard, and I love to pass.
Started up at Clark Range on Saturday, a couple of big games up there. Always a fun place to go into, a lot of tradition there in Clark Range, but that's a funny-looking gym to go into play in, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is.
Do you know who you're playing, what to expect on Saturday?
Our first game is at 1:30, and we play Hendersonville, and then 4:30 we play Clark Range.
So that's a couple big tests. Anytime you have to play Clark Range on their floor, that's always a tough test. Like we said, only 3 seniors on this team, so a pretty young team. You lost 4 from a year ago, so this is going to be a kind of completely different look, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and we was a little more deep in our bench last year. This year we're not, but I still think we'll be fine.
All right, I won't keep you all night. You're just here to watch a game. We appreciate you taking time to talk with us, man, though.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. though. Halftime here at Livingston Middle School with Rickman leading this girls matchup 14-7. Let's check the scoring in the first half. First of all, for Livingston, they're being led by Mackenzie King. 4 points in the first half for King to lead them. 2 points at halftime for Jaden Stang. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 point in the first half for Lexi Hammock. Hammock was 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Amnesty Cannon has gotten to the free throw line 3 times. She's made 3 of 11 from the free throw line. She went 0 of 3 from the free throw line. As a team, Livingston got to the free throw line 11 times in the first half. Cannon went 3 times. She was 0 of 3. They are 3 of 11 as a team from the free throw line. So you look at that. That's if they make a lot of those free throws, this is a much different game. Foul trouble mounting up for both teams. Livingston's got Harley Walker with 4, Jaden Stang with 3, Amnesty Cannon with 2. No one else with more than 1. For Rickman, they're being led by 3 players with 4 points apiece. Chloe Hammock has 4. 4 for Kate Ford. Ford was 0 of 4 from the free throw line. 4 points in the first half for Chloe Dial. She was 2 of 6 from the free throw line. 1 point in the first half for Allie Reams. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 point for Chloe Cravens. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. As a team, Rickman went 4 of 14 from the free throw line. So they have missed a lot of free throws as well. Rickman fouls. Chloe Hammock has 2. Nobody else for the Lady Bulldogs has more than 1. Teams combined to shoot 25 free throws in the first half, made 7 of 25 in the first half. We wait for the officials to get back out here as both teams back out on the floor, just about ready to get the second half underway. Rickman led 6-2 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored Livingston 8-5 to extend the lead to 14-7 here at halftime. Rickman with possession. Chloe Hammock to play it in to Allie Reams. Reams now will bring it front court. Kate Ford as the pass taken away by Kenzie King. King going to drive, gets all the way to the rim. Scoop layup, no good. Ford with the rebound. Ford now with the outlet to Knappenberger. Knappenberger wanting to run. She'll drive, the shot blocked away by Stang, taken away by Walker. And Walker got away with a double dribble. They'll bring it front court now with Hammock. Hammock left side, King. Her 3 in the air is no good. Long rebound coming out to Knappenberger. Knappenberger to Reams running the floor. Driving layup, no good. Rebound Hammock for Livingston. Hammock's pass taken away by Hammock for Rickman. Down low, Reams. Reams works it back out on that exchange. Chloe Hammock stole that pass from Lexi Hammock. Knappenberger top of the key to set the offense for the Lady Bulldogs to Ford. Ford underneath to Reams. Left side layup, good. Allie Reams. Reams with her first field goal. She's got 3 points. And the Lady Bulldogs lead it 16-7. Walker to play the ball in after a whistle stops play. Walker goes inbounds. King. King against pressure by Rickman. Back to Walker. Walker. Pass deflected. It's loose. Coming up with it, Hammock. Hammock to Knappenberger, open at the rim. Layup good. Addie Mae Knappenberger. Back-to-back buckets by Rickman forces Livingston to take a timeout. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors. And with timeout your score, it is Rickman 18, Livingston 7. Thank you to W&O Construction Company, Porticello's Italian Restaurant, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Midstate Construction, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, and First Church. Hammock bringing it front court for Livingston. Hammock double-teamed on the baseline, and a push and a foul going to be called on Rickman. Foul will go on Allie Reams, picking up her second, team's first here in the second half. Livingston to play the ball in on the inline to Stang. Stang turns to her left. Jumper banking, no good. Rebound Pritchard. Back up and in. Ariana Pritchard with the offensive rebound and putback. Scores her first two of the game. Cuts the lead down to 9. Now at 18-9. Reams to Cravens. Now Hammock to Knappenberger, cutting back door. Tried to hit Reams, but the pass too low for her to get to. And the turnover going to give the basketball back to Livingston as they'll play it in on the inline. Walker stepping out to throw in with 4:21 to play in the third quarter. And Rickman leading 18-9. Inbounds goes to King against the pressure by Rickman. King has it knocked away by Reams, picked up by Ford. Ford back to Reams running ahead. Reams going to drive. Layup rolling good. Allie Reams. Pressure producing points right now for Rickman as Reams scores her fourth point in the quarter, 5 in the game. Stolen now by Knappenberger on the inbounds. Then King will knock it away and out of bounds. Touched last by Livingston. It's going to stay with Rickman. Hammock stepping out to throw in to Ford. Right back to Hammock breaking to the rim. Layup good. Chloe Hammock. Hammock missed a lot of that first half due to foul trouble. She comes in and produces 2 there. Her 6th point of the night. King in the front court going to draw a block on Chloe Cravens. Cravens will pick up her second. Team second here in the second half, and a throw in here for Livingston with 3:49 to play in the third quarter. Walker stepping out to throw in. Plays it in to King. King hands off Walker. Walker picks up the dribble. Pass knocked away by Reams. Walker gets it back. Walker tried to go to Stang. It goes off her foot and out of bounds. Touch last by Livingston. Basketball going to go to Rickman. Inbounds goes to Reams. Reams now to bring it front court on the dribble. Reams across the timeline. High post they go to Hammock. Hammock lob down low. Ford is wide open. Layup good. They ran a double high post offense that time. Ford on the opposite block from the ball just cut to the block and got the wide open layup. King going to be tied up by Reams, and the arrow going to give it to Livingston. Walker stepping out to throw in. And she'll play it in right at the end of the Rickman bench here as Livingston's got number 21, Lillian Herron, ready to check in. There's a steal by Knappenberger. Left side layup good. Addie Mae Knappenberger for her 4th point, all here in this third quarter. Rickman having a big third quarter. They've outscored Livingston 12-2 in the quarter to extend the lead to 26-9. Walker has it tied up by Reams, and the turnover going to give the basketball back to Rickman, and Walker hit her head on the floor, a little shaken up here for the Lady Tigers. Are they taking her out? I think they are to check on her. Hit the side of her head on the floor. Kaylee Cross going to come in replacing her. Pritchard going to sit down as well. Herron will come in replacing her. So the Lady Bulldogs will play it into Reams. Reams down the front court at the half-court circle. Working the ball there. Goes high post to Cravens. Cravens down low. Ford again cutting to the block, and she'll draw the foul from Livingston. Foul going to go on number 21. That's Lillian Herron picking up her first. First foul in the second half on Livingston. Going to put Kate Ford at the free throw line to shoot 2. Ford going there with 2:54 to play in the third quarter. Free throw by Ford is no good. Free throw attempt number 15 by Rickman in the game. Ford will shoot a second here. Steps back up there for the Lady Bulldogs. Dribbling the basketball there. puts this one on the way. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped to the floor. Ford will try to get to it. She'll save it, but saves it right to Hammock. Hammock now to Heron. Pass taken away by Chloe Hammock. Hammock now to Reams. Reams, high post, Cravens at the elbow. Cravens, little back cut there by Knappenberger. Finally gets control of it. Now Reams to Ford. Ford down low, Hammock. Hammock right side layup good. Chloe Hammock. They're just running everything through the high post right now at the elbow, and they're getting at the rim off of that high post entry. Staying in the front court for Livingston. She'll drive, and she'll draw a foul from Kate Ford. Ford will pick up her second, team's third here in the second half, but this will put Livingston on the free throw line as Audrey Clark going to check back in for Rickman. She'll replace Allie Reams. Jaden Stang going to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Livingston. Free throw is no good. It should have been 2. As she made the bucket, I guess, down low. Ford will lay it up and in. So that was a chance at a three-point play. I must have missed that as the inbounds goes to King. King controlling it in the backcourt. King picks up the dribble. King tried to hit Cross on the far side, threw it away. Turnover by Livingston will give it right back to Rickman. Just under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Rickman leading 30-11. Ford now to Hammock. Left baseline jumper's no good. Rebound fought for inside, and they're going to call a jump ball, and the arrow going to give it to Livingston. Before they do play it in, though, a timeout going to be called by the Lady Tigers. We'll take this moment to thank our sponsors once again for making tonight's broadcast possible. First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Wayne's Grill, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, Livingston Regional Hospital, W&O Construction, Cornicello's Italian Restaurant, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Midstate Construction, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, and Milton Rains and Family. Livingston to play the ball in on the end line. Cross to throw in. Plays it into King. King now against pressure by Rickman will bring it front court. King drops it off down low to Heron, who'll lay it up and in. Lillian Heron with her first 2, beating the press out of the timeout. Cuts the lead now to 30-13. Ford at the high post. Down low, Hammock. Hammock right side layup good. Chloe Hammock just cutting that back door all to pieces right now is Rickman as they lay it up and in. Hammock into double figures. She's got 10. Cross in the front court. She'll pull up on the far side. Jumper's no good. Hammock with the rebound for Rickman. Hammock looking to drive all the way to the rim. Cut off by Heron, and Heron will foul her. Lillian Heron going to pick up her second. Team second here in the second half, and this will put Chloe Hammock on the free throw line to shoot 2 with 1:15 to play in the third quarter, with Rickman with the chance to take a 20-point lead here at the free throw line with Chloe Hammock. Dribbling the basketball there. Free throws on the way and no good. Her first free throw attempt of the game. She'll shoot a second here for the Lady Bulldogs as they look to move to 3-2 in county play. Look to drop Livingston to 1-3. Second free throw by Hammock, bouncing high and dropping through. Hammock got the kind bounce on the Livingston rim and extends the lead to 20 at 33-13. Cross on the right side. Cross now to Stang. Stang being hounded there by Clark. Will find King. King left side 3 ball is bouncing no good. Rebound taken away by Rickman. They've got a new player in there. We'll check who that is. That's number 44 that is checked in for the Lady Bulldogs, and we don't have her on the roster. Must be somebody Coach Garrett has added late. Right side, Knappenberger. Knappenberger has it knocked away by King, but a foul going to be called on Kinsey King. King picking up her second, team's third here in the second half. It'll be Chloe Hammock stepping out to throw in. Hammock plays it in for Rickman. They'll lob in the lane, tried to hit Dial. Ball knocked away by Livingston, but a foul going to be called on Kinsey King, and that is her third. So King has 3. Dishman coming back in for Rickman, as is number 5, and actually 44 is Livia Worley checking in for Rickman, but we don't have a 5 for the Lady Bulldogs. Inbounds goes to Dial. Dial in the corner now to Knappenberger. Knappenberger tried to hit 5. That's Worley with it on the right side. Worley up top, Knappenberger. Knappenberger backs it back out on the dribble. Knappenberger, high post, they go to Dial. Dial back to Knappenberger. Knappenberger dribbling top of the key. And a timeout going to be taken by Rickman. They'll take a full, as it is Rickman 33, Livingston 13.
Close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Five for Rickman is Logan Harlan, they are telling us. So I found 44, Olivia Worley, but I hadn't found Harlan yet on the rosters. She must have been added late, as Dial stepping out to throw in for Rickman. Dial goes inbounds to Worley. Right back to Dial stepping inbounds. Dial in the paint. Dishman, her jumper in front's no good. Rebound tapped around. Dishman knocks it out of there. It's loose. Knappenberger diving after it along with Hammock for Livingston. They'll tie it up. And the arrow is going to give it to Livingston, but with only 8 seconds to play in the third quarter. The Lady Tigers will throw in. No, it's going to go to Rickman. Got it. Livingston on the board as the inbounds tried to go to Worley. Hammock knocked it away, but Rickman recovered. Knappenberger with 2 seconds. The Harlan shot blocked away by Cross, and the quarter will end right there. After 3 complete, it is Rickman 33, Livingston 13. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment. Ready to start the fourth quarter. Basketball will belong to Livingston to start the fourth quarter, as it will be Cross stepping out to throw in for the Lady Tigers. Cross now to King. King pass knocked away by Dial and out of bounds. Touched last by the Lady Bulldogs. It is Logan Harlan wearing number 5 as Cross to throw in. Goes inbounds to King, rather to Hammock. Hammock has it knocked away by Clark. Going to be tied up. They fight for it on the floor, and a jump ball going to be called. But a long time to call that one. Now it'll be stepping out to throw in Aaliyah Paul. Paul goes inbounds to Clark against 2-2-1 pressure by Livingston. Clark has it knocked away by King. They dive on the floor. Clark will save it to Dial. Dial trying to hit Dishman. Stang will knock it away and take it away. Her outlet, though, stolen by Clark. Now to Dishman. Dishman to Clark at the free throw line. Down low tried to hit Worley. Ball knocked away by Stang and out of bounds. Touched last by the Lady Tigers. It will be Rickman to play the ball in. Right side on the baseline. Dishman stepping out to throw in. Plays it in the lane to Clark. Her jumper blocked by Stang. Taken out there by Lexi Hammock. Hammock long lead to King running the floor. Dishman will knock it away, and Paul will steal it. Now to Dial. Dial brings it front court. Free throw line off the hands of Clark. Ball is loose. Clark will track it down. Clark working the ball at the half-court stripe. High post pass knocked away by Hammock. Stolen by King. King to Hammock. Left-hand layup blocked by Dial. Hammock will get it back. Hammock not across. To Stang at the free throw line. One dribble. Backs it back out to King. King gets inside. Her jumper's no good, but a foul going to be called. And Dishman hobbling a little bit as she gets up. Foul going to go on Rickman. Picking it up will be number 41, Aaliyah Paul. Coach Garrett going to come out and check on Dishman as Paul picks up her first, team's fourth here in the second half. Snowy Hossel going to come in replacing Marley Dishman, and she's not putting any weight on that right leg as they take her out to be checked on, checking her right knee. That's always a scary situation. It will be Kenzie King going to the free throw line to shoot two. Free throw by King is good. 1 in the quarter, 5 in the game for King. They're going to assist Dishman out of the gym to be checked on. Second free throw by King, good again, and she makes them both. Dial to throw in. Goes inbounds Hossel against pressure by Livingston. Clark will bring it front court. Clark lob down low to Worley. She's going to be fouled by Stang, and Stang will pick up number 4. Stang picks up her fourth, team's fifth here in the second half. This will be Livia Worley going to the free throw line to shoot two. Worley going there with 4:50 to play in the fourth. Free throw by Worley is no good. Still looking for her first point of the game. Stepping back up there for the Lady Bulldogs. Worley dribbling the basketball there. Free throws on the way, and a lane violation going to take it away. Turnover by Rickman on the lane violation. Livingston to play the ball in. 4:50 to play in the fourth quarter as they'll throw in on the baseline. Cross plays the ball in to King. King now to Cross. Cross picks up the dribble. Tried to go to Stang. It's knocked away by Paul and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. Basketball will stay with Livingston as they'll play it in right side front court. Quickly to Stang. Stang. Jumper on the right side. Banking no good. Rebound to Heron. Heron's jumper's good, and she's got a chance at a three-point play. Foul going to go on Olivia Worley. Worley will pick up her second. Team's fifth here in the second half. Lillian Heron with her fourth point, trying to make it 5, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Heron puts this one on the way. Banks no good. Rebound fought for inside, and Stang and Hossel going to tie it up, and the arrow going to keep it with Livingston. Lady Tigers will play it in on the inline with Lexi Hammock stepping out to throw in. Hammock plays it inside to King, breaking in the lane, and she's going to be held and fouled by Rickman. Foul will go on Audrey Clark. She'll pick up her second. Team foul number 6. So for the next 4:32, Livingston's going to be in the bonus. Livingston's been called for 5, so they've got 1 to give before Rickman goes in the bonus. Hammock tried to go down low to Stang. Pass never came off the floor to her, and the turnover by Livingston will give it back to Rickman. Paul stepping out to throw in a 33-17 Rickman lead. Clark. Pass taken away by Heron. Heron tried to go back to King, but Clark took it away. Clark now looking to run. She's going to be pushed and fouled by King. Kenzie King will pick up her fourth. Team 6 here in the second half. So no free throws. Well, they do say the 1 and 1. I've got only 6. But they'll put Audrey Clark at the free throw line to shoot the front end of the 1 and 1. Clark looking for her first point of the night, stepping up there for the Lady Bulldogs. Free throws on the way and good. Clark, with her first point, becomes the 7th player to score for Rickman. Livingston's seen 5 different players score as Harlan will check back in for Rickman. Jumper on the left side by Hammock is no good. Bounces all the way over the top. And out of bounds. Did they not count that free throw by Clark? It's not on the board. King with the steal. King now in the front court. Picks up the dribble. King triple team. Ball knocked free. Taken away. Hammock up top. Her 19-foot jumper for two is no good. Rebound taken away by King. Her follow is no good. Rebound underneath to Rickman as Hossel double teamed and the ball knocked away and out of bounds off of Livingston, and Rickman wants a full timeout. Score is still 33-17. So apparently they didn't count the free throw by Clark. Must have been another lane violation to take it away. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors. Well, let's take a moment to tell you that with the Christmas season coming up, as you're watching this one the week before Thanksgiving, Christmas not far away, we want to give you an opportunity to, if you want to buy your either child, grandchild, niece, nephew, whatever, a gift. We do have these games for purchase. Just contact us at overtonevents@gmail.com if you'd like to order. Each game will be on a DVD for you. Each game costs $20, so if you want one game, it'll be $20. Two games will be $40, however you want to do it. But you can contact us at overtonevents@gmail.com, and you can get these games for these folks on DVD to have as a collection. Of course, they're always on our YouTube page, but if you want it to where you can carry it and put it in a DVD player and play it, you can purchase those from us. Just contact Tyler at overtonevents@gmail.com, and we'll try to take care of you before Christmas as the officials coming over here to talk about something. As it will be Rickman to throw in on the end line with Hossel stepping out to throw in. Hossel plays it into Clark in the backcourt. Now to Hossel. Hossel dribbles across the timeline to Harlan. Harlan pass taken away by Stang. Stang then has her pass stolen by Dial. Dial will drive, drops it down low. Worley at the rim. Her jumper banking, no good. That one goes out of bounds off the hands of Hammock. Touch last by Livingston. It's going to stay with Rickman. Harlan stepping out to throw in. Left side on the baseline. Harlan plays it into Dial, breaking down low. Her jumper's no good. Rebound fought for inside, and they're going to tie it up as Stang and Worley will tie it up, and the arrow will keep it with Rickman. Harlan to throw in once again on the baseline. And she'll play the ball in left side. To Hossel breaking inside, and Hossel's going to be fouled by Stang on that drive to the rim, and Stang, we've got her with 5. This will put Snowy Hossel on the free throw line. That is 5 on Stang. As Hossel goes there to shoot 2. Stang will foul out with 4 points. She'll leave with 3:31 to play in the fourth quarter. Coming in to replace her will be Ariana Pritchard. Free throw by Hossel is no good. She'll have a second opportunity. Stepping back up there for the Bulldogs. This one's on the way. This one's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Heron. Heron now to King wanting to run. King left hand jumper is good. Kinsey King. King 4 in the quarter. She's got 8 in the game. Dow tried to hit Harlan. Harlan has it knocked away by Hammock. Stolen by Livingston. Heron in the front court. King, her jumper banking no good. King with the offensive rebound and putback, and she's got a chance at a three-point play. Foul going to go on Rickman. Picking it up will be number 10, Audrey Clark, picking up her third. Kinsey King with a chance. Actually, she's winning the double figures with that bucket, a chance to score her 11th here to tie Chloe Hammock to lead all scores. Free throw by King is no good. Rebound taken away by Hossel. Now to Dow. We're halfway through the fourth quarter with Rickman leading 33-21. Clark on the baseline to Hossel. Hossel will drive. Shot blocked away by Heron. It's loose on the floor. They'll dive after it, and a jump ball going to be called. Hammock and Paul diving after that one. Chloe Craven's going to check back in for Rickman. She'll replace Chloe Dow. Inbounds goes to King. King now will bring it front court. King double teamed on the far side. Backs it back out to Cross. Now to Hammock. Hammock. Shot on the left side, blocked by Clark, but blocked out of bounds. It should stay with Livingston. No, they're going to say it went off of the Lady Tigers. Rickman will play it in on the inline. Hossel goes inbounds to Clark against 2-2-1 pressure. Clark now to Paul in the front court. Pass knocked away. Pritchard tries to save it. Can't get to it. It will stay with Rickman. Lady Bulldogs to play it in. Left side front court with Chloe Craven stepping out to throw in with 2.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Cravens plays the ball in to Worley. Back to Cravens. Cravens double teamed on the baseline. Down low Paul. Paul tries to get out of there from the crowd and will be called for the travel. Turnover by Rickman. Will give it right back to Livingston. Cross to throw in on the baseline. Plays it in to King. Splits the double team. King looking to go coast to coast. Drops it down low. Tried to hit Pritchard. Ball knocked away, but Worley standing on the end line when she tried to get possession, and the basketball will go to Livingston. Kaylee Cross stepping out to throw in. Plays it into King. King on the right baseline. Picks up the dribble. Needs help. Tries to go to Cross. It rolls out to Hammock, though. He'll keep possession. Hammock, right side three ball in the air is rimming, no good. Rebound tapped by Heron, but there to chase it down is going to be Clark for Rickman. Clark now will bring it front court on the dribble. Clark goes left side to Hossel. Hossel now to Clark. Clark to Cravens on the right side. Cravens, one dribble, goes back to Clark. We're under 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. High post, they go to Cravens. Cravens pass taken away by Pritchard. Pritchard now to King. King driving on the left side. Layup rolling good. Kinsey King. King 8 in the quarter. She's got 12 in the game to lead all scores. Hossel to play the ball in. It's a 10-point game. There's a steal by King. Layup good, and she is fouled. King has a chance at a three-point play. Foul going to go on number 25. That is Chloe Cravens picking up her third. Team 7th, and Rickman wants a timeout. They've seen Livingston cut it down to 8 with a chance to get it to 7 if they can make this free throw here. We'll take this opportunity to ask you to go to our YouTube page and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like seeing these games and other events brought to you here on our Overton Events YouTube page. Go to that page, subscribe, help us grow this channel. It will help us be able to do more and more events throughout the Overton County area. We've got the Livingston Overton County Christmas Parade coming up on December the 10th. We're going to do the Overton County Bantam Tournament on December the 3rd. That will be a big day of basketball on December the 3rd as all the Bantam teams from the county will be playing. That tournament to be played at Livingston Academy this year. So a good spot for it, and we'll have that for you on December the 3rd. Kinsey King at the free throw line. She scored 10 in the quarter, 14 in the game. A chance here to complete an old-fashioned three-point play and trying to make this a 7-point game with 1:38 to play in the fourth quarter. A lot stranger things have happened as she steps up there for the Lady Tigers. Free throw's on the way. It's no good. Rebound fought for inside, and a travel going to be called on Ford as she falls to the floor, and it will go to Livingston. So Cross to throw in. Plays it to King. King on the right baseline. Cut off there. Back to Cross. Cross to Hammock. Hammock on the right wing. Tried to hit Pritchard. It's knocked away by Chloe Hammock. Stolen by Chloe Hammock. Kept it in bounds on this near side. Now to Reams. Reams with the left-hand dribble up top. Reams working there against King. High post, they go to Dial. Dial will drive. Jumper in the lane. Good. Chloe Dial. It's a big bucket right there for Rickman. They needed that one to stop the Livingston run and extend the lead back to double digits at 10. Now, King up top is going to be fouled by Reams for Rickman, and Reams will pick up her third. Team's 8th, but this is a 1-and-1 for Kinsey King going to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers. Dressed in the home white, the blue numbers, the gray trim on the basketball uniforms. King shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. This one's on the way and good. Cuts it back to a single-digit game at 35-26. King will shoot a second. Trying to get it back to 8. They've had it that close once before. Second free throw by King. That one's no good. Rebound taken away by Knappenberger. Knappenberger's pass stolen by King. King to the rim. Layup good. Kinsey King. King lays it up and in. She continues to roll in this fourth quarter. She's got 13 in the quarter, 17 in the game, and Hammock going to push Chloe Hammock as Lexi Hammock will pick up her second. That's the team's 7th. here in the second half. So the 1-1 here for Chloe Hammock, going to the line with 52 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Hammock stepping up there in a 7-point game, 35-28. Rickman in front. Hammock front end the 1-1 is no good. Rebound down low. Knappenberger had it for a moment. It's rolling free. Dial will pick it up for Rickman. Dial to Knappenberger. Now to Reams. Reams at the half-court circle. Reams dribbling there. High post Dial. Dial lobs to Knappenberger. Back to Reams. They don't have to shoot it. Reams now to Hammock. Hammock lob down low to Ford. Layup right side rolling. No good. Dial high for the offensive rebound. Backs it back out to Knappenberger. Knappenberger now to Hammock. Inside Dial. Jumper in the lane is no good. Ford will tap the rebound, but Pritchard will get to it. Then her outlet stolen by Reams. Reams to Ford at the rim. Layup good. Kate Ford. Ford into double figures. She's got 10, and that should put it away at 37-28. Lexi Hammock will bring it front court for Livingston. Hammock at the free throw line. Down low to Heron. Her layup's good. Lillian Heron, little short jumper on the right baseline, scores her 6th, and Rickman holds on to win it. The Lady Bulldogs win it 37-30. With the loss, Livingston sees their record even up at 5-5 overall. They go to 1-3 in county play. Big game for Kinsey King. She had 13 points in the fourth quarter, ends up with 17 to lead all scorers. 4 points in the game for Lillian Heron. 4 points scored tonight by Jaden Stang. 2 points in the game for Ariana Pritchard. 1 point scored tonight by Lexi Hammock to give them their total of 30. For Rickman, they were led by Chloe Hammock. 11 points in the game for Chloe Hammock to lead them. Also in double figures for the Lady Bulldogs, Kate Ford with 10 points. 6 points scored tonight by Chloe Dial. 5 points in the game for Allie Reams. 4 points scored tonight by Addie Mae Knappenberger. Also 1 point in the game for Chloe Cravens to give them their total of 37. Rickman with the win moves their record to 7-4 overall. They go to 3-2 in Overton County play. We'll take this break. We'll get ready for the boys game as Rickman wins this girls matchup 37-30 tonight over Livingston Middle School.
Close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
We move now to the boys matchup tonight between Rickman and Livingston. Let's talk about the Tigers of Livingston Middle School under first-year head coach Robert Godsey. They are 3-6 overall, 1-2 in Overton County play. They'll start number 3, Diego Hernandez, number 11, Brandon Bowman, number 12, Dominic Cook, or number 13, Dominic Cook, number 30, Jay Cantrell, and number 34, Wyatt Garrett. The starting 5 for Livingston, dressed in the home white. The blue numbers, the blue trim on the basketball uniforms for Livingston Middle School is, let me see here, it may be 13. Can't read my own writing. That's a shame, isn't it? Number 3, Diego Hernandez. Number 11, Brandon Bowman. Number 13, Dominic Cook. Number 30, Jay Cantrell. And number 34, Wyatt Garrett, the starting 5 for the homestanding Tigers of Livingston Middle School. For Rickman, they are 7-4 overall, 3-1 in Overton County play. They are coached by head coach Wade Eldridge, assistant coaches David Ledbetter, Buddy Sales, and Andy Melton. They'll start number 0, Green Puckett. Number 2, Brody Miller. Number 21, Clayton Hill. Number 24, Cooper Roberts. And number 55, Blake Melton, the starting 5 for the Bulldogs of Rickman Elementary. Against number 0, Green Puckett. Number 2, Brody Miller. Number 21, Clayton Hill. Number 24, Cooper Roberts. And number 55, Blake Melton, the starting 5 for Rickman. Again, we invite you, if you would like to purchase any of these games that we do here on Overton Events or any of the things we do on Overton Events, just contact Tyler at overtonevents@gmail.com. $20 per game. We'll put it on a DVD for you. He can set up a time for you to pick it up, or however they'll take care of that. I'm not really sure, but $20 per game. Each game goes on a different DVD, so we'd be happy to get those set up for you if you'd like to buy some Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, or just graduation gifts from the 8th grade or high school, whichever one you want. But you can see our games on the YouTube channel, and we ask you to go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel, help us grow the channel on Overton Events to be able to do more of these games and more activities here on Overton Events. As Rickman dressed in the road purple, the gold numbers, the white trim on the basketball uniforms. Will be Puckett stepping in to jump for the Bulldogs. He'll jump against Jay Cantrell for Livingston. Official steps in. Basketball in the air. Tap's going to be controlled by Rickman. Hill with it in the backcourt. Now to Melton. Back to Hill. Hill will bring it front court. Left side they go to Miller. Brody dribbling up top. Right side Melton. Melton, one dribble. They'll skip it now to Hill. Hill back to Miller. Miller against the 2-3 zone by Livingston. Goes left side Hill. His 3 in the air is off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound Hernandez for Livingston. Now to Cook. Cook on the right side to Cantrell at the free throw line. Back to Hernandez. He'll take the 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped by Garrett, but controlled by Puckett. Puckett now to Hill to bring it front court. Hill right side Melton. Now low Puckett posting up. Cantrell took away the entry. Cantrell now will bring it front court on the dribble to Bowman. Bowman right side Cook. Cook in the corner. Hernandez spotted for 3. That one's no good. Rebound Miller for Rickman. Miller controlling for the Bulldogs. Will bring it front court. Works it right side Melton. Fakes the 3. Melton goes down low. Puckett posting up. Turns to his left. Jumper in the lane. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Hernandez. Now to Cook. Cook to bring it front court for the Tigers. Working high post they go to Cantrell. Cantrell back out to Bowman. Now to Cook. Cook down low, tried to hit Garrett. Puckett stepped in front to make the interception. Controlling it now, Roberts. Roberts in the front court to Melton. Now to Miller. Miller looks to drive the baseline. Cantrell took that away. They back it back out to Hill. Melton cutting the lane. Down low, Puckett's open at the rim. Layup good. Green Puckett. Got the inside position as Rickman drew the defense away from the block. Puckett got the wide open layup to score the first 2 of the game. Garrett the other way. His layup right side's no good. Rebound taken away by Puckett. Now to Melton. Melton to Hill wanting to run. Hill will cross to the left hand. Gets in the lane. Floater in front rolling. No good. Puckett with the offensive rebound. Power dribble. His jumper's no good. Rebound tapped out. Hill will control it. To Miller came in the lane. Jumper from 10 rolling. No good. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Cantrell. Touch last by Livingston. It goes off Rickman, they say. Goes off the Bulldogs as Hernandez will play it in to Cook. Cook in the backcourt against 2-2-1 pressure to Hernandez on the sideline. His pass going to be taken away by Puckett. Now to Hill. Hill to Miller. To Hill stepping front court. Back to Miller. Brody spotted for 3 on the left side. That's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound Bowman. Bowman gets the pass out to Cook. It's knocked away. Hernandez gets to it. He'll drive. Floater on the right baseline is no good. Out of bounds off Livingston. It will go to Rickman. Hill stepping up to throw in on the baseline as he'll play it in with 3:40 to play in the first quarter, with Rickman leading 2-0. Hill left side to Miller. Miller against the zone in the corner now to Hill. Hill looks inside to Puckett. They sag into double team down there. Miller high post. Melton at the elbow. Melton gets open in the lane. His jumper from 8's good. Blake Melton. Melton has his first 2. Rickman jumps in front 4-0. Cook in the backcourt for the Tigers. Taken away by Roberts. Now to Hill. Back to Roberts. His shot blocked by Hernandez, but a foul going to be called on Diego Hernandez, picking up his first. And it will be Roberts going to the free throw line to shoot 2 here, as he'll step up there for the Bulldogs. With 3:10 to play in the first quarter, and Rickman leading 4-0. Free throw by Roberts is no good. Still looking for his first point of the game. Roberts stepping back up there for the Bulldogs. Puts this one on the way. It's no good. Rebound Cantrell for Livingston. Cantrell controlling for the Tigers. Front court now to Bowman. His jumper on the left wing is no good. Garrett taps it, but there to control it's going to be Hill. Hill in the front court. He'll drive all the way to the rim. Layup no good. Rebound tapped by Puckett. Controlled by Hill. Melton back to Hill. Right baseline short corner jumper. Bouncing no good. Puckett with the offensive rebound. Back up rolling good. Held on the front of the rim for a second. Drops through. Green has his 4th point. Rickman out 6-0 with 2:40 to play in the first quarter. Hernandez going to be bumped and fouled by Miller. Brody Miller will pick up his first foul in the first half against Rickman. It'll be Brandon Bowman playing it in. Hernandez will drive the right baseline. His jumper's good, and he is fouled. He's got a chance at a 3-point play. Foul going to go on Rickman. Picking it up will be number 0, Green Puckett, picking up his first. Team's second here in the first half. Hernandez gets Livingston on the board and a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play, and he knocks down the free throw. Hernandez with the first 3 of the game for the Tigers cuts the lead in half at 6-3. Miller drops it on the baseline to Roberts. Roberts pass taken away by Cook. Cook quickly in the front court for Livingston. Cook going to drive, pulls up on the right baseline. Jumper's no good. Puckett will tap the rebound. Miller bats it right back to him, and Rickman will control. Hill in the front court to Melton on the right side. Melton down low, tried to hit Puckett. Puckett made a good catch in traffic. Driving to the rim, jumper banking, no good. Rebound Garrett. Now to Cook. Cook, the lead pass to Bowman running to the rim. His layup, no good. Rebound taken away by Rickman. Melton will bring it front court. Melton will drive. Floater in the lane, blocked by Cantrell, but a foul going to be called on Jay Cantrell. Cantrell will pick up his first, team second, and this will put Blake Melton on the free throw line to shoot 2. Melton going there with 1:40 to play in the first quarter, with Rickman leading 6-3. He'll shoot 2 times. Free throw by Melton is no good. He'll have the second opportunity. Rickman's open 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Livingston 1 of 1 from the free throw line in the early going. Second free throw by Melton, no good again. Long rebound, they battle for it, and Melton will come up with it. Hill now to Roberts. Roberts floater at the free throw line, blocked away by Garrett. Taken out of the air though by Puckett. Puckett now to Miller. Miller pulls up at the free throw line. Jumper banking, no good. Miller gets his own rebound. Miller now needs help. He'll swing it right side. Roberts on the baseline. Melton's open from 16. Jumper's good. Blake Melton. Melton with his 4th point. Rickman leads it now 8-3. Cook to Bowman. Bowman to Cantrell, top of the key front court. His pass taken away by Hill. Hill with a lead pass to Miller. Miller driving to the rim, going to be pushed and fouled by Livingston, and Brody will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on Dominic Cook. He'll pick up his first. Team's 3rd in the first half, but Rickman attacking the rim. All 3 fouls against Livingston have been shooting fouls for the Bulldogs. 1:05 to play first quarter. Rickman leading 8-3. Free throw by Miller is good. Brody with his first point of the game as Jathan Smith going to come in replacing Cooper Roberts. Second free throw coming up from Miller. Stepping back up there for the Bulldogs. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Brody has his first 2. Hernandez plays the ball into Cook. 10-3, Rickman in front. Cook picks up the dribble in the backcourt. Tried to hit Cantrell. Puckett knocked it away. Hill with the steal. Hill in the front court. His jumper is no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds as Bowman and Hernandez battle each other for it, and it goes out of bounds off Livingston, and Miller will step out to throw in for Rickman. We're under a minute to play in the first quarter. Left corner, Hill. Hill to Miller in the lane. Hernandez took it away. Hernandez quickly in the front court, dribbled it off his foot. Turnover by Livingston. We'll give it right back to Rickman. They'll play it in the backcourt with Hill to bring it across the timeline. Hill works it right side to Melton. Back to Hill. Hill long 2 in the air is banking good. Clayton Hill. Correct call. He had a toe on the line. Hill has his first 2. Cook now to Hernandez. Double teamed at the timeline. Pass taken away by Melton. Melton to the rim. He'll draw a little contact and go to the line to shoot 2 as the foul going to go on Dominic Cook. Picking up his second. And again, a shooting foul on Livingston will put Blake Melton on the free throw line to shoot 2. Melton going there with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter with Rickman leading 12-3. Melton dribbling the basketball there at the stripe. This one's on the way. This one's good. Melton with his first made free throw. He's now 1 out of 3. Livingston will get number 10, Grayson Bowles, in the ball game. He'll replace Diego Hernandez. Second free throw from Melton. This one's on the way. It's good. Melton makes them both that time. Extends the lead to 11 at 14-3. Inbounds goes to Bowman against the 2-2-1 pressure. Bowman's pass knocked away by Miller to Hill. Right back to Miller at the rim. Layup rolling, no good. Puckett will tap the rebound. Cook will dive on the floor after it, and they'll tie it up. Or it may just be a stoppage of play to check on Cook as he went to the floor hard. Checking to make sure he's all right. They were just calling the timeout to check on him. Bowles to throw in. Gets the ball to Cantrell. Cantrell in the front court to Garrett on the left side. His jumper banking good. White, Garrett. Garrett has his first 2. Livingston cuts the lead back to single digits at 14-5. Smith down low to Puckett. In the corner, Miller. Brody spotted for 3, knocks it down. Brody Miller hits the 3 right before the first quarter comes to an end. We're through 1. It's Rickman 17, Livingston 5. Back for the second quarter in just a moment. Basketball belongs to Livingston to start the second quarter. Cantrell, Bowman, Garrett, Cook, and Hernandez come back out for the Tigers. Hill, Smith, Puckett, Melton, and Miller for Rickman. Brandon Bowman stepping out to throw in. Rickman leading 17-5. Inbounds goes Hernandez. Right back to Bowman. Now to Hernandez up top. High post they go to Cantrell. They double team at the post. Now to Cook. His right side 3 ball is banking no good. Garrett will save the rebound, but he saves it right to Hill. Hill dribbles in the front court for the Bulldogs to Melton. In the corner, Smith. Smith down low, Puckett posting up. Garrett knocked it away. Puckett got it back. Smith now no look to Melton. Down low, Puckett. Puckett, jumper banking, no good. Puckett gets his own rebound, kicks it back out to Hill. Hill now will cross to the left hand, looks to drive. Gets underneath, jumper from behind the backboard is no good. Rebound Cantrell for Livingston. Cantrell now will bring it across the timeline on the dribble. Cook, back to Bowman. Bowman down low to Garrett, posting up. Garrett back up top to Cook. Cook right side now to Bowman. Bowman down low, Garrett posting up. They double team in the post. Back to Cook. Cook on the left block. They go to Cantrell. He's double team, forces up a jumper, no good. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Puckett. Touch last by Rickman. It's going to stay with Livingston, just underway with the second quarter. A minute gone in the second with Rickman leading 17-5. Cook in the corner now to Bowman. Bowman back out to Cook at the half-court stripe. Right elbow, they go to Cantrell. He looks to drive, cut off on the baseline. Now we'll take the jumper. It's off the side of the board, no good. Rebound going to be saved by Hill before it gets out of bounds. Hill in the front court for Rickman to Miller. Miller back to Hill on the left wing. Down low, Puckett's got inside position. Left side layup, good. Green Puckett. Puckett 2 in the quarter. He's got 6 in the game. Rickman matches their biggest lead at 14, 19-5. Hernandez in the front court on the dribble. Hernandez pass taken away by Puckett. Now to Miller running. Miller on the left wing. Miller backs it back out to Melton. Melton right side Hill. Hill will take the 3 on the right wing and knock it down. Clayton Hill with his first triple. Second 3 of the game by Rickman. Hill has 5 points in the contest. Hernandez, dangerous pass. Puckett knocks it away. Cook will come up with it. Then Hill knocked it away. Now Cook will dive on the floor. Hill gets to it. He'll save it to Melton. That's over and back. That's a correct call on that scramble play, as Hill had possession in the front court. Then he threw it back in the back court as Wyatt Garrett going to sit down for Livingston. Ramsey Hayes will come in replacing him. Bowman stepping out to throw in for the Tigers. Plays the ball in to Cook. Cook back to Bowman on the left wing. Bowman back to Cook between the circles. Cook now right side Hernandez. Hernandez down low to Hayes posting up. Hayes tries to back it back out. Pass knocked away by Hill and out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. It's going to stay with Livingston. Hernandez stepping out to throw in to Cook. Cook high post Cantrell. Cantrell back to Bowman. Bowman now to Cook. Cook down low to Cantrell. Cantrell fall away on the right block is bouncing good. Jay Cantrell. Cantrell has his first 2. Hill will bring it front court to Miller. Miller's pass deflected by Hernandez. Hill will save it though to Miller. Right side Smith. Smith down low, Puckett posting up. Puckett kicks it back out to Miller. Left side 3 by Miller's off the back of the iron, no good. Melton will tap the rebound, and Puckett and Cantrell going to tie it up. And the arrow is going to keep it with Rickman. Bulldogs with possession before they play it in, though. Cooper Roberts going to check back in for Rickman. He'll replace Brody Miller. Melton stepping out to throw in, right side on the baseline, and a 22-7 Rickman lead. Hill on the right wing will drive with the left hand, gets in the lane, floater in front, too hard, no good. Rebound tapped out to Melton. His right side short corner jumper off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound Bowman for Livingston. Cantrell goes right back to Bowman in the front court. Now to Cantrell, top of the key. Back to Bowman, left side Cook. To Cantrell, cutting low block. His jumper bouncing good, Jay Cantrell. Cutting without the basketball, got open inside. He's got his 4th. Smith in the front court. They cut the lead to 13. There's a steal by Bowman. Bowman all the way to the rim. Driving layup good. Brandon Bowman. Bowman has his first 2. Melton to bring it front court. Melton backs it back out to Smith. Smith double teamed. He'll go inside Puckett. Puckett forces up a jumper and draws a foul from Livingston. Going to put Puckett on the free throw line to shoot 2 as he takes it strong inside. Foul going to go on Jay Cantrell. He'll pick up his 2nd. Team's 5th here in the first half, but all 5 fouls have been shooting fouls for Rickman. Puckett, free throw on the way, no good. He'll have a second opportunity. Miller coming back in. He'll replace Jathan Smith. Second free throw from Green Puckett. Stepping up there for the Bulldogs with 2:32 to play first half. This one on the way and good. So Puckett with 3 in the quarter. He's got 7 in the game. Cook in the backcourt. Cook now to Bowman against pressure by Rickman. To Cantrell in the front court. Cantrell will drive. His jumper banking, no good. Rebound Puckett for Rickman. Now to Hill. Hill to Miller. Back to Hill between the circles. Hill working there against the 2-3 zone by Livingston. To Hill, cutting the lane. Left elbow jumper, good. Clayton Hill. Hill with good movement without the basketball. He's got 7. Rickman back out by 14, 25-11. Hernandez tried to hit Bowman, threw it away. Melton with the steal. To Hill. In the corner, Melton. His long 2 in the air is no good. Hernandez will tap it, but taps it out of bounds. And they'll say it went off of Hernandez out of bounds. So Rickman to throw in on the inline. Before they do, though, Livingston is going to get number 35 into the ball game for the first time. Sawyer Bilbrey checking in. He'll come in replacing Hernandez. Hill on the left side to Miller. Miller tried to hit Melton in the corner, threw it over his head and out of bounds. Turnover by Rickman, gives it right back to Livingston. 1:50 to play in the first half with Rickman leading 25-11. Bowman to throw in as he'll play it in the backcourt. Goes inbounds to Cook against 2-2-1 pressure. Back to Bowman. Bowman down low, Hayes on the right block. Hayes double teamed inside, falls down, and the travel going to be called. Turnover by Livingston. We'll give it right back to Rickman as they'll play it in on the inline. Miller stepping out to throw in. Plays the ball in to Hill. Hill now will bring it front court. Works the ball at the half-court circle. Right side, Miller. Miller down low, Puckett. Free throw line, Melton. Left side, Hill. Hill will skip it now to Roberts. Roberts on the baseline, Melton. Open from 14. Jumper's good. Blake Melton settles softly into the twine. Melton has 2 in the quarter. 8 in the game. Rickman out by 16 now, 27-11. Hayes in the front court. Hayes backs it back out to Bowman. Now to Cook. Cook to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back to Cook. Cook dribbling top of the key. Now to Bowman. Bowman to Cantrell cutting inside. Miller knocked it away but can't get to it before it gets out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. Basketball going to stay with Livingston as they'll play the ball in on the inline. Hayes stepping out to throw in with 1:04 to play in the first half, and Rickman leading 27-11. Bowman, left corner they go to Cook. His 3 in the air is banking, no good. Rebound Puckett, who'll fall down, and travel going to be called. Travel against Rickman will give the basketball back to Livingston as we're under a minute to play in the first half now. Hayes stepping out to throw in. Plays it in to Bowman. Bowman inside, double dribble going to be called. He had to take a dribble when he made the catch, then tried to dribble back out, and the turnover going to give it back to Rickman. Hill will bring it front court. Hill right side to Miller. Miller will take the 3. That one's no good. Long rebound on the floor. Cook will dive after it. He'll save it to Hayes. Hayes now tried to hit Cantrell. Ball knocked free. Cantrell comes up with it. Long lead pass stolen by Puckett. Puckett to Miller breaking in the lane. Now to Hill. Hill down low, Puckett. Puckett fall away, little jump hook in the lane. Good, Green Puckett. Puckett has 5 in the quarter, 9 in the game to lead all scorers, and Rickman leads 29-11. Bilbrey in the front court. Lobs it to Hayes. Ball knocked away by Hill, but goes right to Hayes. Hayes jumper's no good. Rebound taken away by Puckett. Melton now to Hill to bring it front court with 10 seconds to play in the first half. Right side, Melton. Melton to Hill. Hill to Miller underneath. Shot blocked by Bowman, but right to Roberts. Roberts down low, Puckett. His pass knocked away. Hill will get that away at the buzzer. It's good if it goes, but it's no good, and we're at halftime. At halftime, it is Rickman 29, Livingston 11. We'll have the first half scoring coming up in just a moment.
Close to
Events here.
home.
Let's
Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Livingston Middle School with Rickman leading 29-11 here at the half. Let's check the score in the first half for Livingston. They're being led by Jay Cantrell. 4 points at halftime for Cantrell to lead them. 3 points in the first half for Hernandez. 2 points at halftime for Brandon Bowman. I'm hearing some feedback or something. 2 points for Wyatt Garrett, as that will give Livingston their total of 11 in the first half. Tigers got to the free throw line only one time in the first half, made 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Scoring in the first half for Rickman, they're being led by Green Puckett. 9 points at halftime for Puckett, including 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 points in the first half for Blake Melton. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 7 points at halftime for Clayton Hill. He made 1 3-point field goal. 5 points in the first half for Brody Miller. He made 1 3-pointer, was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. As a team, Rickman's made 5 of 10 from the free throw line. They've made 2 3-point field goals in the first half. Basketball belongs to Livingston to start the second half. It's going to be Bowman, Cook, Hernandez, Cantrell, and Garrett. For the Tigers, it's Roberts, Hill, Puckett, Miller, and Melton for the Bulldogs. Inbounds goes Hernandez to start this second half. Happy to have you with us here on Overton Events. Cook with it to Bowman. Bowman lob down low to Cantrell on the right block. He's double teamed, takes the jumper and scores the jumper over the double team. Jay Cantrell, 2 in the quarter. He's got 6 in the game to lead Livingston. Roberts in the front court to Miller. Miller, left wing, they go to Hill. Hill will drive, drops it inside Puckett. Power dribble, shot blocked away by Hernandez, taken away by Cook. Cook to Bowman on the right side. Bowman gets control on the pass a little bit behind him. In the corner, Cook. Cook down low, Cantrell, power dribble. Splits the double team, layup good, Jay Cantrell. Cantrell has 8, 4 straight to start the second half for Livingston. Cuts the lead down to 14. Melton to Hill. Hill right side to Roberts. In the lane, Melton. His jumper from 6 is no good. Cantrell with the rebound. Cantrell looking to dribble out of there, looking to go coast to coast. Melton knocked it away. Cantrell trying to save it. Will have it go out of bounds off his hands, and he hit that pad there underneath the backboard hard. And it will go to Rickman. Melton will play the ball in to Roberts. Roberts now will bring it front court. Right side, Hill. Hill down low, Puckett. Puckett, little jump hook inside, no good. Rebound Cantrell as he will get control of it, and a hold going to be called on Rickman. Foul on the Bulldogs will go on number 2, Brody Miller, picking up his second. First foul in the second half against either team with 4:51 to play in the third. Inbounds goes to Cook. Cook, his pass knocked away by Melton, out of bounds. Touch last by Rickman. It will stay with Livingston. Cook to throw in, right the mid-court stripe to Hernandez. Tried to hit Garrett. Garrett didn't think it was coming to him, and the turnover will give the basketball right back to Rickman. Melton plays it into Hill. Hill now will bring it front court. Hill working against the 2-3 zone. Dribbles there at the half-court circle. Hill inside, Melton at the elbow. In the corner now to Miller. Miller pulls up at the elbow. His jumper's no good, but Bowman will be called for the foul, his first. And this will put Brody Miller on the free throw line to shoot 2. Miller going there with 4:32 to play in the third quarter. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, has 5 points in the game. Free throw by Miller is no good. He'll have a second opportunity, stepping back up there for the Bulldogs. Trying to take this back to a 15-point advantage. Looking for the first point of the second half for Rickman. This one's on the way, and they'll wave it off on a lane violation. Like I said, I've figured out that these Overton County officials, that's one of their favorite calls, the lane violation. Hernandez plays it into Bowman. Bowman dribbling through traffic. In the front court pass taken away by Melton. Now to Hill. Threads the needle to Roberts. Finds Miller breaking to the rim. Layup good, Brody Miller. Great ball movement by Rickman. Got Miller wide open at the rim to lay it up and in for his 7th point. Now a foul going to be called on Rickman, trying to take it away from Bowman. Foul going to go on the Bulldogs. Picking it up will be Brody Miller, and that will be his 3rd. Miller picks up number 3 with 4:17 to play in the 3rd. Team's 2nd here in the second half. Cook with it. Lob down low, tried to hit Cantrell, threw it over his head and out of bounds. Turnover by Livingston, gives it right back to Rickman. Melton stepping out to throw in. Will play the ball into Miller. Miller now to Melton on the right side. Up top, Miller. Miller dribbles into the paint. Goes down low, tried to hit Puckett. Ball never came off the floor, and the turnover by Rickman will give it right back to Livingston. Cook plays the ball into Hernandez. Back to Cook. Cook long pass ahead to Cantrell on the right side. Cantrell driving to the rim, going to draw a foul from Puckett. That will be his 2nd, and this will put Jay Cantrell on the free throw line to shoot 2. Cantrell going there with 3:58 to play in the 3rd, with Rickman leading 31-15. Cantrell stepping up there for the Tigers, dribbling the basketball at the free throw line, puts this one on the way, left it short. His first free throw attempt of the game. Cantrell with 8 points leads Livingston. If he hits this one, he'll tie Puckett to lead all scorers with 9. Second free throw coming up. This one's on the way. That one's no good. Lane violation against Rickman, though, going to give Cantrell another chance. Second free throw. This one's on the way. This one's good. Made the most of the second chance. He's got 9. He does tie Puckett to lead all scores. Miller, left corner, Roberts. Roberts down low to Hill in the short corner. Hill turns back baseline, tried to go down low to Miller. Ball knocked away. Miller saves it to Roberts. Now to Melton. Melton will drive. Little floater inside, bouncing no good. Puckett with the offensive rebound. Back up, rim down on him. Cantrell with the rebound. Melton knocked it away. Cantrell had to go to the floor to pick it up. And then when he stood up, the travel going to be called, and the turnover by Livingston will give the basketball back to Rickman. Jathan Smith going to check in, replacing Brody Miller. Wyatt Garrett going to sit down. Ramsey Hayes will come in, replacing him. Smith on the left wing. In the corner, Melton. Around the screen by Hill. His 3 is no good. Puckett with the offensive rebound. Back to Hill. Hill dribbling outside the arc. Now to Roberts. Roberts, high post, they go to Puckett. Works his way down to the block. Puckett turns to his left. What have we got? A foul called on Livingston. Foul will go on Jay Cantrell. He'll pick up his 3rd. Team's 2nd here in the second half, so a throw in here for Rickman, as it will be Hill stepping out to throw in. To Melton in the left corner. Down low, Hill. Cantrell knocked it away. Melton will save it. Cantrell knocked that entry away, but it goes right to Roberts. Smith with it on the right side. Back to Roberts. Roberts pulls up the right elbow. His jumper bouncing no good. Rebound Puckett takes it back up and draws a foul from Livingston. Green Puckett going back to the line to shoot 2 as the foul on the Tigers. Going to go on Diego Hernandez, picking up his 2nd. Team's 3rd here in the second half, and Green Puckett going to the line to shoot 2. First one is no good. Chance to be the first player for either team to go into double figures if he can make here. Puckett's 2nd free throw coming up. This one's on the way. This one is bouncing good. Got the kind bounce on the Livingston rim. He's got 1 in the quarter, 10 in the game. Inbounds goes to Bowman. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter with Rickman leading 32-16. Cantrell drive, block going to be called on Green Puckett, and he's picked up his 3rd. This will put Jay Cantrell on the free throw line to shoot 2. As he'll go there with exactly 3 minutes to play in the 3rd. Cantrell stepping up to the free throw line, where he's 1 of 2. 9 points in the game for Cantrell to lead Livingston. Stepping up there for the Tigers. Puts this one on the way. Off the back of the rim, no good. He'll shoot a 2nd here. Second one on the way. That one rattles and comes out. Rebound Hill for Rickman. Hill wanting to run. Quickly in the front court. Pulls up top of the key. His 3 in the air is long, no good. Long rebound Hernandez with a chance to run. Hernandez in the front court. Cook. Back to Hernandez. Hernandez right side, Bowman. They'll skip it to Cook on the left wing. He'll take a three with Melton running at him. It's no good. Rebound Puckett. Roberts now to Smith. Smith can't make the entry pass down low. He'll find Hill up top for the top of the key three, and Clayton will knock it down. Clayton Hill into double figures. He's got his second three. 10 points in the game for Hill for the Bulldogs. Hernandez to Cantrell breaking to the rim. Pretty pass from Hernandez. Found Cantrell open at the rim. He's got 7 in the quarter, 11 in the game. Quickly in the front court, Hill. Hill going to drive, and as he goes, a hold going to be called on Livingston. And it will go on Ramsey Hayes. He'll pick up his first. Team's fourth here in the second half, so a throw in here for Clayton Hill. 35-18, the Rickman lead is 17. Hill goes left corner, Melton. Melton in the corner now to Hill. Hill picks up the dribble. Up top they go to Roberts. Roberts inside Puckett. Puckett turns to his left. Jumper with the left hand, good. Green Puckett. Puckett 3 in the quarter. He's got 12 in the game. Rickman out by 19 now, 37-18. Cantrell in the front court. He's going to drive. Gets too far underneath. Jumper's no good. Rebound Roberts. Roberts now will bring it front court on the dribble. Roberts up top. Melton fakes the three. Dribbles inside. Now kicks to Hill on the right wing. His three's no good. Melton with an offensive rebound. Melton back to Hill. He'll tee it up again, and he'll knock this one down. Clayton Hill has his third three. He's got 13 in the game to lead all scorers. Pass knocked away by Hill, picked up by Smith. Smith will fake. Smith will drive. Saves it back out to Melton. Melton to Hill. Hill now to Roberts. Roberts back to Hill. Hill inside Puckett. Puckett gets free on the right side. Layup no good. Melton with an offensive rebound. Back to Roberts. Hill now right side Smith. Smith going to drive. He'll take the jumper inside. It's no good. Rebound Puckett back up no good. Rebound Cantrell for Livingston. Cantrell bringing it out there on the dribble to Bowman. Bowman on the right side for the Tigers as we're under a minute to play in the third quarter. He'll hand off to Bowman to set the offense for Coach Robert Godsey. Down low Cantrell. His shot banking no good. Rebound Puckett. Puckett now to Smith. Smith in the front court. Hill running. Hill going to drive. Gets inside. His jumper's no good. But Bowman will foul him, and Clayton Hill will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Team foul number 5 on Livingston here in the second half. Personal foul number 2 on Brandon Bowman. Clayton Hill going to the free throw line for the first time. Hill stepping up there for the Bulldogs with 39 seconds to play in the third quarter. Free throw is no good. He'll have another opportunity as Livingston's going to get Grayson Bowles and Sawyer Bilbrey back in. Bowman and Hernandez going to sit down. Second free throw coming up from Hill. Dribbling the basketball there. This one's on the way. This one's good. So Hill makes 1 out of 2. He's got 7 in the quarter, 14 in the game. It'll be Cook to bring it front court. Cook top of the key with 30 seconds to play. Inside Bilbrey to Bowles on the left wing. Back to Cook. Cook right side Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low through the hands of Cantrell, taken away by Hill. Hill quickly in the front court. Hill will drive all the way to the rim. Layup good. Clayton Hill. Hill with 9 in the quarter. He's got 16 in the game. Bowles lobs it to Cook. Cook in the front court. Works around the screen to the right baseline. His jumper from 19's no good. Rebound Hill for Rickman. Hill in the front court to Smith. Smith will drive. Reverse layup good. Jathan Smith. Smith with the pretty reverse underneath, and the quarter will end right there. After 3 complete, it's Rickman 45, Livingston 18. Rickman with a big third quarter as they put up 16 more in the third. They made 2 threes in the third quarter. Big quarter for Clayton Hill. 9 points in the quarter, 16 in the game for Hill to lead all scorers. 12 points scored so far by Green Puckett. 11 in the game for Jay Cantrell. Rickman with the basketball to start the fourth as Melton goes inbounds to Roberts. Back to Melton. Melton back to Roberts on the left side. Cooper's three in the air is no good. Rebound Cantrell for Livingston. Cantrell, long pass ahead to Bowles. Bowles tried to hit Cantrell breaking inside. Smith deflects it, and Roberts will steal it. Roberts, lead pass to Colton Hill, who's checked in. His jumper's no good. J.P. Miller in as well. Rebound taken away by Livingston. Then Melton took it away from Bowles. Melton quickly in the front court. He'll drive, gets inside, gets all the way to the rim. Jumper's no good. Rebound tapped out by Livingston. Cook will tap it out. Did it go off of Rickman? It did. Bulldogs trying to save it. Will have it go off their hands and out of bounds. Livingston will bring it front court. Down low, Cantrell on the right baseline. Cantrell will drive. Gets inside. Layup good. Jay Cantrell. Cantrell 2 in the quarter. He's got 13 in the game. 45-20. Rickman in front. Hill. Colton Hill on the right side. His jumper's no good. Rebound Cantrell. Cantrell now will bring it front court for Livingston. A minute gone in the fourth quarter. Cook left side to Bowles. His three is off the back iron. No good. Rebound J.P. Miller. Now to Smith. Smith in the front court. Taking a look at that three in transition. Didn't take it. Hill right corner to Roberts. Roberts, little floater on the right side is no good. Hill with the offensive rebound. Kicks it over to Miller. J.P.'s short jumper is good for his first two of the night. J.P. Miller scores the first two of the fourth quarter as it will be Cook to bring it front court. Cook. Now on the baseline they go to Cantrell. Cantrell powers it up. What have we got? A jump ball going to be called. It will stay with Livingston. Tigers going to get number 4, Coy Smith, into the ball game. He'll come in replacing Ramsey Hayes. J.P. Miller taking a moment to tie his shoe here as it will be Smith to throw in. Right side on the baseline. 4.5 to play in the fourth. As they go down low quickly to Cantrell. His layup no good. Smith's tap no good. Rebound taken away by Melton. Cantrell knocked it away. Ball is loose. Cantrell will recover. His jumper on the left side's good. Jay Cantrell. Cantrell 4 in the quarter. He's got 15 in the game to lead Livingston. And Rickman will take a timeout. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascott Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Milton Rains and Family, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Highway Tire, Jerry's IGA, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Midstate Construction, Livingston Dairy Queen, Exit Realty, Bullseye Security, Hall Funeral Home, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Corticello Italian Restaurant, and W&O Construction Company. Rickman gained some new players on the floor. Number 41, Jacob Shakui, will play the ball into J.P. Miller. Also out there is number 42, Silas Bilbrey. Heath Matthews on the floor as well. Ball is loose as they'll scramble for it. Colton Hill and J.P. Miller stay out there. For Livingston, stepping out to throw in will be Bilbrey. Bilbrey plays it backcourt to Matthews. Matthews now to Bilbrey on the right side. They drop it on the baseline to Shakui. He backs it back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey works it back to Matthews. Matthews inside to Miller. Miller to Hill on the left baseline. Hill goes down low to Shakui. Back to Hill. Now to Matthews. Matthews will cross to the left hand. He'll take the jumper. It's bouncing no good. Rebound taken away by Cantrell for Livingston. Cantrell quickly in the front court. All the way to the rim. Driving layup no good. Rebound tapped by Smith. Controlled by Cook. His follows no good. Rebound fought for inside. And a jump ball going to be called. And it will stay with Livingston. 47-22. Rickman in front as they've got the clock running here. Cook goes inbounds to Smith. Left side layup no good. Rebound Miller for Rickman. Now to Matthews. Matthews to bring it front court. Works the ball right side to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back to Matthews. Matthews goes down low to Miller. Miller looks to work inside. Finds Hill breaking to the low block. His jumper's no good. Hill ties up Smith. And the arrow going to keep it with Rickman. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Rickman leading 47-22. Inbounds goes to Hill. Now to Matthews. High post, ball taken away. There's a steal by Bilbrey. Sawyer Bilbrey going to drive, fakes, gets the layup. Sawyer Bilbrey on a pretty move inside, able to fake, let the defender fly by, lay it up and in for his first two. Front court with it, Hill. Hill now to Matthews. Matthews pass taken away by Cook. Cook will drive. He gets inside, left side layup good. Dominic Cook. Cook lays it up and in for his first two. Matthews brings it front court to Hill. Hill now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low to Miller. Miller has it knocked away, taken away by Cantrell. Cantrell all the way to the rim, right side layup good. Jay Cantrell, and a timeout called by Rickman just to get subs onto the floor. Livingston's going to get number 2 into the ball game. That is Drake Maynard checking in. Also number 23, Caden Thesis checking in. Rickman gets Miller, Melton, Puckett, and Clayton Hill, and Roberts back in for the Bulldogs as Miller will bring it front court. Left side they go to Hill. His three in the air is bouncing no good. Rebound tapped around. They'll try to save it. Does Maynard, but he saves it off the back of the backboard, and the basketball will stay with Rickman. Now Cook, Cantrell, and Bowman coming back in. Miller stepping out to throw in. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter with Rickman leading 47-28. Miller, right side, Melton, open from 17. Jumper's good, Blake Melton. He becomes the third player for Rickman to go into double figures as he scores his 10th. Inbounds goes to Bowman. Bowman against pressure by Rickman. Bowman over the top of it to Cantrell. Cantrell has it knocked away by Roberts, stolen by Melton to Miller breaking ahead. Brody to the rim, layup no good, but Cantrell will foul him, and he'll pick up his 4th. Brody Miller a little shaken up. Going into the wall here at Livingston Middle School. Coach Eldridge, Coach Sales, and Coach Ledbetter going out to check on him. Brody going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on Jay Cantrell. Miller to the free throw line to shoot 2. 7 points in the game for Brody Miller. Coy Smith coming back in to replace Jay Cantrell. Miller at the line for the Bulldogs, dribbling there. We'll put this one on the way and knock it down. Brody 1 in the quarter. He's got 8 in the game. 1:36 to play in the fourth quarter. Miller to shoot a second free throw. Puts this one on the way. It's no good. Long rebound. There to get to it. It's going to be Puckett. Puckett now to Roberts at the elbow. Roberts down low. Miller. His jumper's no good, but a foul going to go on Drake Maynard. He'll pick up his first. Team 6th here in the second half, and this will put Miller back on the free throw line to shoot 2 with a chance to be the 4th player for Rickman to go into double figures if he can hit them both. Miller stepping up there for the Bulldogs. Puts this one on the way, and it's no good. Rickman going to get Jathan Smith back into the ball game. No, he won't come in. He replaces Miller if Brody makes here. Dribbling the basketball there. Second free throw on the way. That one's good as Miller makes 1 out of 2. Smith will come in replacing him. As Coach Eldridge wanted to check on him to make sure he's all right. He got a pretty good knot on his head there where it went into the wall. Cook backs it back out, tried to hit Bowman. Hill will take it away. Hill will drive, layup no good. Rebound tapped around. Livingston will come up with it. Cook controlling. Now we'll bring it front court. Cook will drive, and a block going to be called on Jathan Smith. Smith will pick up his first. Non-shooting foul. 20 seconds to play in the game as they're checking Brody with that knot there on above his left eye. Inbounds tried to go to Bowman as playing it in was Caden Thesis, stolen by Rickman. Smith in the front court to Hill. Hill backs it back on the dribble with 2 seconds. Rickman just going to let it run out, and they'll get the win here tonight over Livingston as Rickman wins it 51-28. Let's check the final scoring in this one as it is for Livingston. Diego Hernandez ends up with 3 points on the night for the Tigers. 2 points scored tonight by Brandon Bowman. 2 in the game for Dominic Cook. 17 points scored tonight by Jay Cantrell to lead Livingston. 2 in the game for Wyatt Garrett. 2 points scored tonight by Sawyer Bilbrey to give them their total of 28. Now for Rickman, Green Puckett with 12 points scored tonight. 9 points in the game for Brody Miller. 2 in the contest for J.P. Miller. 16 points scored tonight by Clayton Hill to lead all scorers. 2 points in the game for Cooper Roberts. 10 points scored tonight by Blake Melton to give them their total of 51. With the win, Rickman goes to 8-4 overall. They go to 4-1 in county play. With the loss, Livingston drops to 3-7 overall. They go to 1-3 in county play. Girls game earlier, Rickman won that one 37-30. With the boys win, they complete the sweep here tonight against Livingston Middle School. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Thank you for joining us here on Overton Events.